And while he's crying around about his picture, the comparison between what Donald Trump says and what Russian state media says about the war in Ukraine is alarming, and it sent a chill through my spine when I saw this.
He shouldn't have allowed this war to happen.
He's no angel. He shouldn't have allowed this war to happen.
Zelensky had a desire to fight Russia.
Zelensky decided that I want to fight.
Zelensky is gambling with World War III.
You're gambling with World War III.
Zelensky's poll ratings are low.
His poll numbers aren't particularly great.
So, Ukraine has to have elections if it wants to sit at the negotiating table.
When they want a seat at the table, you could say the people have to, wouldn't the people of Ukraine have to say, like, you know, it's been a long time since we've had an election.
Zelensky is disrespectful because he is used to talking to the Biden idiot.
What you're doing is very disrespectful. That wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden, who is not a smart person.
There is great probability that Ukraine will become Russia.
They may be Russian someday.
Americans have adopted our point of view.
What has been said in this studio for a long time is now being said by the American administration.
It's such a pleasure to watch. We rejoice whenever this happens in the enemy camp.
How alarming is that? How disturbing is that? Putin is a Russian dictator. He murders his political opponents. He has been the top of the kleptocracy in Russia for decades. And Donald Trump, who I believe he owns lock, stock, and barrel, is now siding with Russia. If you'll recall, the UN voted with Belarus and the complete Iran axis of evil. And I cannot tell you how alarming it should be to every American. Where are senators and congressmen that are Republican, that are national security? And it is unbelievable how silent they are as they watch as Donald Trump parrots Russian propaganda time and time again. One thing we know Trump is very good at, and what his number one heart's desire is grifting.